Welcome to Commission Thursday, where we believe every believer is the light, every believer is the salt, every believer is the Christ ambassador, and every believer is the carrier of the gospel of the good news. Turn with me in the book of John chapter 15, verse 16 and 17. I'll read from the Amplified Version. It says, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and I have appointed you and placed and purposely planted you, so that you would go and bear fruits, and keep on bearing, and that your fruit will remain and be lasting. So whatever you ask of my Father in my name, as my representative, he may give to you." Verse 17, "This is what I have commanded you, that you love and selfishly seek the best of one another." Here, Jesus is reminding us about two things. About number one, the end time harvest. The end time harvest is very ripe, and we should give ourselves faithfully to what God has planted us. The question is, we are in every place that God has planted us, are we effective? If God has planted us in the marketplace, are we effective in the marketplace? If God has planted us in ministry, are we really being effective in the marketplace? And are we bearing fruits? Because Jesus commands is for us to bear much fruits. And for these fruits to last, we have to, number one, obey his commandments. Jesus commands us in Matthew chapter 28 from verse 18 to 20 that we should go out and proclaim the gospel of the good news. Here, we find the place of obedience. Are we really obedient in the place where God has planted us to be? Verse 17 says, "This is what I command you, that you should love and unselfishly seek the best of one another." Jesus commands us that we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves. The question is, are we loving one another? Are we really loving our neighbors? Are we really being effective in the place where God has planted us? So, this week, as we continue even to donate for the people who have been affected by the floods, God is reminding us to love one another. So, this is just a reminder that we should go out and be effective in the place where God has planted us, because this is the commandment of God. So, this week, let's continue to donate, because God is planting us. And because of your donation will reach that person who has been affected by the floods, and God's love will be demonstrated in him through you. Be blessed.